My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Roll 'em. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer. Beautiful day out here in Las Vegas. June 16th, 2017. Sitting here with my co-host, the Big Skipper. You're looking good today, Skip. What's going on, buddy? You seem excited. You're motivated. You're usually depressed and down and out, man.
I'm never depressed.
I don't know. The gambling and shit.
Where the hell's
or is that just me?
Well, if you see me at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm a bottle of Crown Royal Deep and about 14,000 light, I mean, but I never get depressed. I get disappointed at times.
Well, you can't tell me that the client, I mean, are you going to tell me Baltimore Lou didn't wear you down a little bit?
Baltimore Lou's extremely happy right now. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Baltimore Lou, who came into town, actually one of Skipper's clients, which, you know, they're all my clients along with the Skipper. Went over there and got to meet him. You want to give a shout out to him and tell everybody what he did or what?
Shout out Baltimore Lou, one of my longtime clients. Came into town this weekend. Actually, he was here last Tuesday. Came in with $150,000. Left with $412,000. You want to flip $150,000 into $400 in about 6 days? Give me a call. I'll tell you how to do it. We had a great time. I was hungover.
But I'm just going to say,
three of those days.
Correct. It's hard to maintain the VIP sports and your crew and running everything, you know, as you are in charge of everything out there, along with make the clients happy and meet them. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, our salesmen don't meet many clients. I know they've seen on Money Talks how we had Chris Tyson and even a couple of the older people on there meeting clients besides you and I, but that doesn't happen anymore. Only time a client comes into town, if one of my guys in the office has a client, it'll either be Skip or myself that goes and see him.
More than likely, correct.
Yeah. But want to give a shout out to Texas Rich out there for coming into town and having a good time. But you find a way to make it to work and still make sure everything's grinding.
Absolutely.
That's why
part of my job is to entertain the client when they're in town. And when you get a six-figure whale in town and you're making money and you're winning games, the cocktails are flowing, you head to the roulette table a little bit, maybe the crack table. I mean, that's what we do, Steve. And somebody's got to pay the price. So my body was willing to pay the price for you and the company and Baltimore Lou. Everybody's happy.
For me and the company, how about well, you're the one over there able to hang with the client, party, and drink. I'm the one over there getting gray hair, losing my hair, ready to have a fucking heart attack over gathering the information.
We had a great time. I want to thank you for the right information, by the way.
Absolutely.
And it does make the trip a whole lot better when you're cashing tickets.
We've been on fire. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am or anything about the VIP Sports Podcast, I have a show called Money Talks on CNBC. I'm the most feared sports bettor in the world. Did 11 episodes of being the #1 documented sports consultant in the world. In other words, I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm a bookie killer. So the reason why we do the VIP Sports Podcast is to help the legalization of sports betting, but more importantly, make you at home a better sports bettor. Show you guys how to make more money betting sports than any other investment in the world. Teach you the lingo. Show you how to be better sports bettors, period. Tell you what the over-under is, what the money line is, what the run line is, and overall, introduce you to this trillion-dollar world of sports betting.
Correct.
And into my life of a guy that bets big. The VIP Sports Podcast is nothing but a continuation of what we did with Money Talks on CNBC, bringing you into my life of a guy that bets big and lives larger and talk shit and entertain you at the same time and tell you where all the money's bet and who's hot, who's not, and how you should be making money and who to be betting on right now.
Yep, the podcast is here to support the legalization of sports betting all over the world. We're here to talk some sports with you. This isn't ESPN. It's not Sports Center. We're not going to go over every statistic and every record in the book.
Only beneficial.
We talk about sports from a betting standpoint, from a sports betting, from a money-making standpoint, because that's what we do, Steve. We make people money, period. We talk about some entertainment. We talk about what's going on here in Vegas. And we just try to put on a little show for an hour every week for the fans and to bring people into our world, like you said.
And to let everybody know that we're human just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Bring you into our lives every fucking day.
We wipe our ass the same way you do.
Oh, that's a fact. Except, well, I'm wiping mine with $100 bills. I don't know what they're wiping their ass with. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm using a bidet.
Well, are you? Well, congratulations. Got a great show for you today. Got a lot to talk about. Floyd Money Mayweather Jr., as I told you guys, going to fight Conor McGregor. We'll get into that in a little bit. Major League Baseball's on fire. Father's Day's this weekend.
Yes.
Give a shout out to all those good dads out there who actually want their kids and love their kids.
Yes.
They're very few and far in between, man. You'd be surprised how many.
Amen, brother. Listen to what he's saying. It's very, very important to me and to Steve.
And to the fathers out there that don't pay your child support and don't take care of the kids that you have.
Shame on you.
Eat a fucking dick.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
You're a fucking joke, pretty much. So
take care of your kids, man. If you're fucking and you're having kids, make sure you take care of your kids. Spend time with your children. Be part of their lives. Because they grow up fast, believe me. I got 2 kids, an older daughter, and my son is 1 year away from being an adult.
Yes, he is.
It goes real quick. But take care of your kids. Spend time with them. You brought them into this earth. God damn it, take care of them. Be part of their life. And for all you good fathers out there, congratulations, thumbs up. Happy Father's Day, Steve. It's a crazy fucking weekend.
It sure is. It's packed, and we'll get that in a little bit as well. Like I said, TV, you got the golf match. You got a lot of stuff is about to happen this weekend, especially out here in Las Vegas.
Those crazy fools are here this weekend. The Electric Daisy concert.
Oh, the EDC?
Yeah.
There's going to be more ecstasy and drug use in Las Vegas this weekend than any other place in the world. You can put your life on that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Have you ever seen these freaks, dude?
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. They're fucking with fire because, like I said, the heat's going to be excessive between 105 and 115 out there on the racetrack. You add that into a little whiskey, vodka, or you mix that in with a little Molly.
Some pills.
About 4 Xanax and a couple Lortabs, and you are liable to fall the fuck out.
Yeah, what this is, folks, it's the Electric Daisy concert is what it's called, EDC.
Everybody knows what the fuck it is.
Well, I only found out a couple years ago. When I was down on Fremont Street, I made a mistake of going down to Fremont Street one weekend like 2 years ago. Got me checked into a hotel down there. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to get my Keno on. I'm going to get my whiskey on. I'm going to do my thing, Steve.
That's like a modern hippie shit.
It's summertime, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all these people are coming in with tie-dyes on. I thought there was a Grateful Dead show going on.
Yeah, exactly. They're hippies.
They wear all these colors. They got flowers in their hair.
It's a good excuse for these girls out there that have men and husbands that go out and basically walk around naked and shit.
Show their tits.
For all the girls out there that want to show their tits and cunts and they're insecure and want to go out there and do it, it's a great fucking time and place for these
God bless you, girls.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Just like Mardi Gras. Great time to go show your fucking tits without your husband getting too mad.
Correct.
Right? So these people come into town for the weekend.
Yep.
They got a big event up at the racetrack here in Vegas, the Speedway. Over 100,000 people every year come into town and go to this. It's insane. They just party. They listen to what? Like rave music? I
got a poll question for our people. You said there's going to be 100,000 people at the show. Mm-hmm. What do you think there's going to be more of? Ecstasy pills and Molly or people at the show? You said 100,000 pills?
Yeah, more pills.
I'd have to go with the pills as well.
Well, you need at least. It's all weekend long, and like you said, they're in big trouble this weekend because they don't know what they're getting into. We're expecting record heat here this weekend.
Well, we got to. Yeah, we are.
It's supposed to be 110 to 115 for the next 10 to 15 days, for the next 2 weeks.
It is. Well, I don't know what's hotter, the Vegas weather or my games right now.
Excessive. There's going to be a lot of water sold up there. How much water is going to be sold? Oh, boy.
Well, make sure they call us so we can get some pay. We'll pay for that fucking water, and they're tripping some more. Fair enough?
But anyway, it's a big weekend. World Series of Poker's in town, Steve. World Series right across the street here at the Rio, right down the street from our office. All the poker players in the world are here. Hey, if you're in town and you're betting at the World Series of Poker,
give us a call because more than likely you won't win the tournament. So call us. You can at least make almost like coming in 3rd or 4th place or something, huh?
Right, or if you're a little short for your buy-in for the tournament, give us a call. Let us flip your $2,000 or $3,000 into a quick $10,000 or $15,000.
Easily.
Then you'll have your buy-in money for the World Series of Poker. So if you're watching this podcast and you're here to play poker for the next 30 days, because it's the biggest poker event in the world,
no doubt.
They're here all month.
Well, we have. I can't even tell you.
We got a lot of poker
names
players.
In the list of
That's
poker
why I'm
players
trying to talk to them right now.
Yeah,
if you're in town right now.
Exactly. Holler at us when you guys get here.
Yeah, if you're in town right now, your bankroll's real tiny. You only got $2,000 or $3,000 to work with. Let us flip that, make a quick 15, 20. You'll have the money to buy in.
There you go. And if you want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website at VIPSportsLasVegas.com. If you're looking for a free pick, put your number into the website. Someone will call you back, more than likely Skip. And if you're a guy that's smoking a joint that just wants to put your number in there to tell us that you're cool or you have a $50 bankroll, that's not what we mean. What we mean is if you're looking for a free pick because you're an established sports bettor or you want to start betting and you have at least $500 or a couple $100 to start out, we got no problem. Put your free pick in there. We'll help you make some money, have you join the team, and make a ton of money. Subscribe to the VIP Sports Podcast on YouTube or iTunes. We love reading all your comments, as always. We appreciate the thumbs up. Don't forget, when you're subscribed, you got to press that little bell right there as an alert to make sure you get the notification when the podcast comes out. That way you don't have to go look for it every week, just like today. Come out on Friday instead of Thursday.
Correct.
Due to
technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, bottom fucking line. But at the end of the day, like I said, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at VIP Sports LV. Direct messages. I love every one of you guys that have been following us from day one. If you love what we've done, you're going to love what we're going. We're signing major podcast deals to elevate our views, get up to the 50, 100,000 views like we should. It's going to be one of the biggest football seasons ever. And it is what it is. Armed Force Radio Network, I always want to give a shout out to you and all of our military heroes listening to us on the VIP Sports podcast around the world on the Armed Force Radio Network. 3.3 million people. Thank you for keeping our country safe. We salute each and every one of you. We say that you guys don't get paid enough. Every one in the military should get at least $100,000 a year. You guys are the ones that keep us, safe. The least we can do is make you laugh, talk a little shit, and more importantly, make you money.
And speaking of Father's Day, shout out to all those fathers in the military that are away from their kids this weekend that aren't able to spend Father's Day with their children, Steve, because they're out there on assignment, out there on missions, keeping us safe. And we're thinking about you guys. Happy Father's Day.
Let's get into the show. Skip, who's the boxing segment sponsored by? Let's get into this show.
The boxing segments, Steve, betonline.ag. They got
sorry to interrupt you. My sponsors, I love every one of you. If you're going to send me a shirt, I'll show you love and I'll wear it, you know what I mean? But I don't wear 2X, okay? I wear a large, guys. For anybody out there that wants to send me their brand or whatever, I wear a large, not 2X. But sorry.
I knew you were going there, man.
Who's boxing sponsored by?
Our boxing segment today is sponsored by betonline.ag. They have a management team over there, Steve. They've been together since 1991. That's a long time. BetOnline.ag is one of the web's most popular betting destinations. They offer wagering on nearly every sporting event that you can ever think of. Once you're in on the action, you'll see firsthand why BetOnline.ag is rated A+, people. A+. Doesn't get any better than that. The best live betting software in the business. Most importantly, fast payouts, folks. Fast payouts. That's what we're all looking for. Head over to betonline.ag today. You can sign up, get yourself an account if you're looking for that, and use the promo code ALLDAY, right? That's the promo code? They get something for free, don't they? I think they get some 50% bonus on your play or something like that.
I don't know because I don't know how long they're going to last. I mean, I love our sponsors for sponsoring the podcast, but goddamn, how much abuse can they take? I mean, we're talking about we've taken each one of them down for 6 figures.
Yeah. Once again, I'm not in the
business. Care.
Yeah, we don't care where you bet. I'm not in the business of telling you where to bet. I'm just telling you, betonline.ag, they pay real quick, and I know that firsthand.
Because actually, by law, we can't refer you to. It's not our job to refer you to any specific book. Yeah. But like I said, whoever you do use, just make sure they pay fast, pretty much, right, Skip?
Absolutely. BetOnline.ag, because you can, people, because you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our boxing segment. I told everybody that this fight was going to happen, and I'm going to go over a couple different reasons why. Like I said, my good friend of many, many years, my next door neighbor, and by the way, VIP Sports is going to be fucking insane during the Floyd Mayweather training camp over here. We'll have every celebrity coming in. We'll be getting more walk-ins than any fucking hair salon you've ever... we'll be getting more walk-ins than fucking Paul Mitchell's hair salon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll keep you guys up to date. We're remodeling our podcast room in the next few weeks. Hopefully we get everything done and just have a blast. But the fight is actually going to happen. My good friend Floyd Mayweather Jr., by the way, pound for pound, the best fighter ever in the history of boxing, and 5-division world champion.
Wow.
To be exact. 49-0. This fight right here will make my good friend a billionaire, official billionaire. Shout out to TMT. Shout out to the Mayweather camp. I'll be, doing some inside shit over there at the gym. We'll see what I can bring you. But like I said, I get inside information. That's a good friend of mine. Everything I've ever told you that would happen about him always does, doesn't
The
it?
whole world is talking about it. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the champion, 49-0, taking on Conor McGregor, the MMA guy. Here it is. No more talk on August 26th. On August 26th, right here in Vegas at the T-Mobile.
I couldn't be more excited, baby.
At the T-Mobile Arena, right here in Las Vegas. There's going to be a war. The shit's coming down, and we're going to get it on.
Yeah.
You know, the fight opened up. Mayweather was minus 14 or minus 1,500, Steve.
Yeah, well, I seen that. Well, it should be Floyd Mayweather minus 2,500 minimum. I did see a couple places that had 500. One of our sponsors, I think BetDSI, they had the highest line at, I think, 900.
Yeah, 800 or 900.
So they're right at 800 or 900. I see this fight going to 1,500 very, very soon, Skip.
Speaking of BetDSI, Steve, they got some props up over there at BetDSI that are a little unusual that you might not find in a regular casino or on a regular offshore. BetDSI, what would they, you can actually bet on the number of pay-per-views or
Well,
something?
what they did was they have a prop bet, which, like I said, I'm going to bet a bunch of money on it myself. The first prop bet is, will this event break the pay-per-view record of 4.4 million people? And I'd have to say yes, it will.
I'm going to go with the over.
I'm going to say over, and I said it here first. This is going to be the biggest star-studded event in history due to the fact that all the UFC people out there, and preferably a lot of the white community out there who don't like Floyd, that want him to see him lose, or the UFC guys out there that hated him, are all going to buy this, hopefully to see Floyd lose. Well, do you mind if I school these people a little bit on what's going to happen here in this fight and what's going on? But anyway, let's stay to the prop bets. The answer is yes. I think it'll break the 4.4 million. That's a prop bet they had. And then the other one, which you and I are betting. As you know, I think UFC goes, 5 rounds? This is a 12-round boxing championship regulated by the Nevada Athletic Commission. So this is going to be a boxing match. BetDSI's prop was, will Conor McGregor, because even if he gets disqualified, he gets paid. This isn't for a belt. Nothing's going to happen. So you and I bet. Me and Skip have a bet.
Yes, we do.
It's a $10,000 bet.
Yup.
Skip bet me that Conor McGregor will get frustrated because he's getting his ass whooped and will do something illegal to Floyd, like kick him low, body slam him, elbow him to the face, or choke him out. Those were the 4 things that we said, right?
He's gonna get so frustrated.
And I say
because
that
he's not going to be able to get to Floyd. Floyd's going to be running around him, just fucking laughing.
Floyd's going to beat the fuck out of him.
He's going to be running around laughing at him in fucking circles. You're going to come in and pop him a few times, and then go back and dance a little bit. Come in and pop him a little more, and McGregor's going to be chasing him around the ring like a fucking cat chasing a mouse.
No, it's not going to happen that way.
Well, that's the way it's going to happen in my eyes.
Well, you're looking at you're wrong.
And McGregor's going to get so fucking pissed off that he's gonna do something. He's gonna kick him in the fucking head. He's gonna try to anyway.
Okay.
He's gonna kick him. He's gonna try to elbow him in the face. He's gonna give him one of those fucking knees.
He does one of that, like I said. So Skip bet that he's getting disqualified.
Yeah.
$10,000. I think he's making a crazy mistake. You guys better get on my train and go bet the fuck out of that, and I'll tell you why. It's Mayweather Promotions. There's going to be Metropolitan Police surrounding the entire ring.
He don't give a fuck.
No, I understand that. But to keep everything sane, I know that that's not going to stop Conor from doing something. But something like that, you might catch a fucking case. Because when you do something that's not sanctioned or you kick, you're going to go to jail. So he'll probably be arrested on the spot. No one wants to get arrested. However, then again, you got the hot-headed fucking Irish guy out there that
he's a hothead boy.
See, the difference of what Skip's saying, Floyd doesn't need to dance around to a crazy guy that's going to rush you. See, this guy's going to come out trying to rush Floyd like in a street fight.
I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many times have we proved that the toughest guy in the fucking streets can't do anything when they put boxing gloves and get in the ring?
I'll agree with that, too.
It's happened all day, every day for years in history. I am not against UFC. I'm not talking shit about UFC. This dude, Conor McGregor, is a tough motherfucker. If this was a UFC fight in an octagon with no gloves on, I'd have to honestly say I would bet Conor McGregor. I think he would probably win.
We all know that.
This is a boxing match with the baddest motherfucker in history of boxing. I'm looking at this strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm not getting into the depthness of this with these people. Floyd's my friend. Floyd's taking this very serious. So is Conor McGregor. It's going to be these fucking guys are going to go train their ass off to fight each other. But the game plan's going to be real fucking simple for Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd's going to keep to his... When somebody tries to rush you and you just sit back, for a true boxer, when somebody's coming at you, McGregor's not trained to fight professionally and throw the right type of blows boxing style only. So Floyd's going to stay composed. He's the most composed boxer in history of sports betting. Floyd doesn't come out like UFC. Coming out crazy, jumping up and down. Floyd doesn't have to come out and do all that shit. Floyd's going to come out with one of his favorite rappers, with whoever pays him probably $500 million for a sponsor. Because I'll give you guys some other information out there. He stripped everything out over at the gym here. I was in the gym yesterday with him. He stripped out all the TMT stuff, and he's made it blank. He's basically opened it up to the world. Say, you want to be part of the biggest mega fight in the world? Giving people opportunity to get sponsors. Shout out to Floyd for turning into one of the smartest businessmen, money-making motherfucking, about to be billionaire person I've ever met in my life.
He knows how to make the loop, brother.
And I sat there and watched him do it from day one. Before he got his first mill to a bill, and I'm very proud of you, brother. I love you. And like I said, I'm trying to follow your success in that business shit because you got the right people around you finally. You're getting the job done. Shout out to Girl Collection, your strip club. Let's get back at it, though. Like I said, I can go on and on and on about this forever. So
let's talk about the odds.
Okay.
It came out at Mayweather was minus 1,400, minus 1,500 some places. What that means, folks, is if you want to pick Floyd Mayweather, you have to bet $1,400 just to win $100 that he wins the fight.
Correct.
Okay, now on the flip side of that, it's a huge underdog value on McGregor.
Now,
that's when the line first came out. Heavy money has come in on McGregor, Steve.
Of course.
Heavy money. All the Floyd haters.
All the haters, every UFC person.
All the MMA fans have come out and have fired huge amounts of money on McGregor. They're taking money in the sports book so fast on McGregor right now, they can't count it. To the point where they drove the line down from Floyd minus 14 or 1,500.
Correct.
He's down to 800 now in most places.
Yeah.
And even some of the offshores I saw were minus 500.
That line should be minus 2,500 to 3,000 all day long.
So if it opened minus 1,500 and it's down to minus 500 some places, I haven't seen a line move that fast in any sporting event, let alone a boxing match, in a matter of 3 days. The line has went from minus 1,500 to minus 500 or 600 on Floyd Mayweather, which basically it's come down about 65% of where it was. So a lot of money came in on McGregor as the underdog. A lot of people are trying to get paid big money. Right now you can still get 6-1 or 5-1 on McGregor, but you better get your money in soon.
If you guys,
because I think that's going to go down even more because people are just firing on McGregor right now, Steve.
Look me in my fucking eye. To everybody out there, and I want you to fucking play this fucking skit right here at the end of that fight. Everybody out there, if you can get Floyd Mayweather minus 500, you take every fucking dollar you have, you fucking mortgage your home, you sell your fucking car, you do whatever the fuck it takes to get that fucking money down. That means you bet $50,000 to win $10,000. It'll be the easiest fucking money you've ever made in your entire fucking life. That you could take to the bank.
Fucking $500,000 to make $100,000.
For your oil tycoons out there, for you guys out there that gamble fucking money off, you got plenty of money. This is the easiest $500,000 to win 100 you'll ever get in your fucking life.
And I think if you wait until the day before the fight, I personally believe that'll probably go down to 4-1, minus 400.
So here,
if not lower, it's crazy.
All right, so basically, so the atmosphere, as you know, at VIP Sports is going to be crazy. This is going to be the biggest mega fight at all time. Yes, it will break the sales record. It'll be bigger than Pacquiao and Floyd. It'll be bigger than anybody's ever seen. It's going to be, I'd have to say, $1 billion fight. Floyd's going to make more money than you could possibly imagine, and he deserves it.
So you think there's any kind of chance at all of an upset? You're saying absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
And that's not just coming from your heart because you guys are friends.
No, I'm going for my guy that's 49-0, a guy that I've been around, been in his camp for many, many years, personal friend of mine. I'll be over here in this camp every day, watching him, supporting him the whole entire time. I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen in this fight.
So there's
Floyd Mayweather wins this fight 7, 8 rounds, 9 rounds at the most. Drowns Conor McGregor in later rounds, frustrates him, makes him feel completely fucking stupid. I feel McGregor will come out aggressive. Will have people worried a little bit because he'll come out throwing wild blows. Floyd plays defense, can take a hit. He'll stick to the game plan. He'll keep his composure, and he will drown Conor McGregor. I think this fight for sure will end in a disqualification from McGregor or an easy Floyd Mayweather win. Easy way, either way, Floyd Mayweather gets this job.
Well, get my 10,000 ready.
Skip says that it's going to end in a disqualification. When it does, I'll owe him 10,000.
And I'll be happy to collect it.
If you have to go out that way, McGregor, you're going to embarrass UFC, you're going to embarrass MMA, and you're going to embarrass yourself, and you're going to embarrass boxing. So I'm just giving a message to you. If you are willing to do something to cheat because you're getting your ass whooped and you want to use the UFC tactics, remember, this is a boxing match, and you will ruin this for everybody that wants to do this. Because don't forget, if this match goes off correctly and Floyd beats his ass or something happens and they do this the correct way, this is opening the door for more fighters from UFC to come into boxing. Because it's never going to be the other way around where boxers go to UFC. So for UFC and MMA people, I suggest you all talk to him on his Twitter and tell him, do the right thing, because it's going to be opening up a big door. Floyd Mayweather, don't want to say it's easy, because this is a tough motherfucker. This guy's tough as fuck, and he can land a blow.
That's why people are taking that plus money.
He can land a blow, but I could also have a 19-inch cock. And I don't.
What the hell would you do with something like that?
Use it like a motherfucker. Kelly
I'd
Love
be
it.
walking around like a fucking elephant trunk.
Well, you could give them whatever they have.
A 19-inch cock?
Doesn't mean you have to bury it. You just give them what they want.
Just give them the head.
He's not. Well,
you don't got to use the shaft, man.
They could get anywhere. You ask them, sweetie, what's up? You can have anywhere from 1 to 11, 1 to 19. What do you want?
Well, so if you're swinging a 19-inch trunk around,
you'll find bitches out there that'll say, give me a 14.
Give me the whole 19.
Yeah.
So it's basically,
in this day and age, as sad as it is to say.
So it's basically,
yeah.
So it's basically like ordering. Like,
yeah.
How much you want tonight, baby?
Yeah, if I had a 19.
Just give me 7. I'm not in the mood.
If I was a 19, I would be like, what do you want tonight, baby? About 8, so you know what to give her.
And then other nights when your girl might be, not your girl, I'm not talking about your girl.
We're just talking superficial anyway.
Right, so basically.
Another night she might say, I want a 16.
One night your girl might be all fucked up, you're out partying.
Give it all!
Yeah, let me just have all the 19. Give me all 19.
Oh,
so you can order.
Hashtag give it all to me, all 19.
Oh my God. So you can order how many you want.
Correct.
So that's what happens when you're swinging a 19.
Yeah, so.
How do you tie that fucking thing up? You tie it to your leg? Or?
You'd figure a way to tie it down. They'd make some Calvin Klein. I think you would have to have the Calvin Klein coil. You wrap it up like a snake, you know what I mean? Like a coil. But, yeah, so every dog has his day. I mean, he's a tough motherfucker because, not to disrespect Floyd, I respect the shit out of Floyd for taking the fight. He's proven everybody out there. See, Floyd can't win in this situation no matter what. Floyd wins. They say, oh, he's UFC. This guy's not a boxer. If something happened and Floyd lost, which he wouldn't, it wouldn't benefit him. So Floyd's not going to get nothing out of this but money.
Except 300, 400 million.
Floyd's going to become a billionaire, which is the whole reason to do it anyway.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win, Floyd.
So
fuck everybody that doesn't like you and fuck everybody that doesn't support you. And you Mayweather guys out there and boxing people in general that know what's up, he'll get the job done for sure.
So there's going to be any Buster Douglas over Mike Tyson in this fight, is what you're saying?
That's what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about if Conor McGregor was to win this fight, let's talk about some of the biggest upsets that are ever happened in sports, and we'll do it right after the break. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
See you when we get back.
The Tiger Stream is the best media streaming Android device that I've ever used.
And when it comes to looking for something to watch, I swear, the Tiger Stream box is
From the moment you open the box, the Tiger Stream is going to stand out from all the other streaming box providers.
Pretty much, we're getting rid of cable because we heard about this.
And y'all already know what it is, your boy Soulja Boy. Shout out to Tiger Stream, we just opened it up straight out the box.
With all the content this device can access, it literally pays for itself in just a few months.
Yeah, man, if you ain't got this in your crib, you ain't no big dog, man.
You do like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle.
BetDSI.com. Over 20 years in business, A+ rated and fast and free payment of winnings with odds on all sports and global events. Get a free $25 right now to try the site and a 100% bonus on your first deposit. Go to BetDSI.com now because it's only a game until you bet it.
Like I said before we took the break, we were talking about the Mayweather-Conor McGregor fight. If Conor McGregor somehow landed a punch, I mean, these are two grown men, and he was to win. Some of the biggest upsets that have happened in sports, well, the most recent, I'd have to say, is Patriots coming back to beat Atlanta in the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, the second half was pretty crazy.
If you're going to, pretty crazy. That was fucking history. Anybody that had the Patriots stop, for sure they lost. Come on, Skip.
Of course you did.
So that I'd have to put that down as one of the biggest upsets ever.
Going into the game, it wasn't an upset. Because everybody figured, the Patriots would win the game in the beginning, before the game started. But
after the game started.
At halftime,
okay, I got you.
Yeah, biggest upset in the second half for sure.
Correct.
That was fucking crazy. Buster Douglas, we mentioned, to beat Mike Tyson. That was a big one.
I remember where I was when that happened and when I heard it. So, yeah, I'd have to say that was definitely fucking insane.
Another recent thing, women's college basketball team championship just a couple months ago. Mississippi State college basketball beat the Lady Huskies, UConn, and Coach Gino. 110 straight wins, and they got knocked off by Mississippi State in the championship game.
Oh, yeah, they sure as fuck did. That was just...
a couple months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago. Well, the one thing that reminds me, I'm not a soccer guy, I never claimed to be, but what's the soccer team that made history? We talked about it nonstop. They went fucking berserk.
Leicester City, or whatever the fuck they're called. They won the Premier League this past season.
Yeah, but at 5,000 to 1.
That may be the biggest underdog ever.
I mean, come on, dude. We're talking about
that is
Buster Douglas and Tyson was emotionally hurt.
Right.
But Patriots coming back to beat Atlanta was emotional, but 5,000 to 1. That's something that got somebody absolutely fucking paid.
From a gambling standpoint, 5,000 to 1 underdog.
Woo!
Yeah, that's the biggest underdog payout ever in the history of sports betting.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. So listen, go on. Hey, if you're listening to the podcast, go into the comments segment right now and put in there what you think the biggest underdog was. What was the biggest surprise in sports that you can remember? Something that really shocked everybody.
Yeah, in other words, if McGregor got a win, what would be as equal shocking of that happening? I'd like to hear your comments. We got baseball going for you. We're going to get into some Major League Baseball, tell you who's hot, who's not. My baseball segment's brought to you by Paperhead.com.
Paperhead?
That's goddamn right. It's time to start making real money by starting your own business today with the best player management software in the business. Paperhead.com. Built with exclusive tools to maximize your profits quickly and easily, Paperhead's secure and user-friendly platform allows you to become your own boss in this billion-dollar industry. Make sure you jot down the link that's showing up right now on your screen. Head over and get access to Paperhead's stellar platform at half price.
Half price?
Make sure you put that link. Oh, yeah, you heard that.
That's like we did last week. Half price. Cut it in half.
And we got 111 calls,
Yeah,
too.
we got you shout out to everyone that called in last week.
You heard it right, half price, exclusively for the fans of VIP Sports Podcast. So if you're like Steve Stevens and you bet big and live larger, there's no better place to cash in than Paperhead.com. They got the best software in the business. If you want to be your own business, head on over to Paperhead.com.
Yeah, half price. Check it out.
Major League Baseball, let's just get right fucking to it. You want to talk about who's hot? The LA Dodgers are fucking hot. They're getting the job done at 41-25. They've won 6 straight. I'd have to say they're a team right now that's hot. I wouldn't put them in my Fortune 500 section just yet, but I'd have to say they've came out of foreclosure.
You're definitely not losing money on the Dodgers, that's for sure.
But you're not making a bunch either because
they've won 6 out of their last 7.
Okay, great.
They're on fire.
They sure are, but you got to make sure that they have value. Betting a $2 Kershaw, 220, 180, 190, 170 doesn't do anything for you. However, 4 out of these 7 out of the 6 games, were $1.30, $1.45 lines, which was realistic money. So you got to add Kershaw's minus 200 in there and go from there. But Boston, they're 7-3 in their last 10 games. 70% winning ratio there. So
speaking of Boston, wow, you see the Phillies beat Chris Sale yesterday, 1-0.
They beat the White Sox down, got the job done with it. Well, that's
the Red Sox were minus 270 in that game yesterday, Steve.
Yes, they were.
Chris Sale against the lowly Philadelphia Phillies, worst record in the league, the most horrible team in baseball.
Yeah.
Chris Sale was minus 270 on the money line yesterday, and the Phillies got him 1-0, 1-0. Shame on you, Boston Red Sox, for not scoring a run for your man Chris Sale.
Well, not only yeah, that is fucking, and the offense should be embarrassed.
Talk about picking your spots when a team is hot. The Red Sox have been hot. You got to pick your spot. You can't.
We would never be on them for 220 though. So
yeah, you can't go out there laying minus 270 on the road because I mean, there's just no value there.
There really isn't. So you got to pick and choose every fucking time. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, these are only teams to be looking at to make money sports betting. We're not going to go over every statistic with the team and stuff like that because we don't give a fuck. Our job is to make you better sports bettors, show you where the traps, because bookies put out a lot of traps out there. I deal with players, coaches, CEOs, and more importantly, I show you these little traps that the bookies make. There's a reason why I've been blackbarred from Cantor Casinos and a reason why I'm 86 for making bets. Okay, I didn't rob a casino. See, I think I'm the only person on the blacklist that didn't rob or do anything bad. I'm literally there for winning. I mean, this is a God's honest truth. I'm literally 86 from Cantor Sports Betting Parlor for making too much money.
Yeah, normally a person gets kicked out of a casino for counting the cards.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Counting cards at a blackjack table, they're cheating, right?
Yeah.
You're counting cards at a blackjack table. You're sliding dice perhaps on the crap table, or you just fucking flat out rob the goddamn cage.
Correct. Like I said, I guess the information I get is cheating in certain ways. Do you want to cheat? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to get banned from every casino? Do you want to be on CNBC, documented as the best in the world for 4 years straight at 72.3%? Go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Give me a call. I'll take you from crawling to balling. And if you're balling, I'll take you over and beyond what you ever thought was possible. Give me $100,000 to work with. I'll make you $500,000 in 3 months.
Amen.
All right, let's go over a couple other teams what are hot. I think Arizona's El Scorcho right now.
Arizona's won 4 straight, Steve. They won 7 out of their last 8 games.
So how the fuck do you have the Phillies minus $1.40 against them today? Can you explain that one to me?
No.
Can you explain that one to me?
No, I can't.
Can you explain that one to me, ladies and gentlemen? Skip. We'll get to that later. Explain to me why the Phillies are minus $1.40 against Arizona.
Phillies should never be favored any game, any day, period.
Ever. And we've said it before and we've said it again, but I'm actually selling that game, so I need my money.
The Phillies have lost 8 out of their last 9. They're horrible. They got the worst record in baseball. They shouldn't be laying minus number ever.
They shouldn't even be laying eggs. I don't give them the respect of a goddamn chicken. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers. Anyway, tell me who else is hot, Skip.
What the fuck did you just say? They shouldn't even be laying eggs.
Yeah, I don't even give them the respect of a fucking chicken, dude.
Oh, my God. They're fucking terrible.
Oh, man.
All right, let's get back to who's hot. Kansas City's hot. They've won 5 in a row.
Remember, this is for you guys, so jot this shit down. Teams that are hot right now, like I said, LA Dodgers have been kicking ass. They've won 6 out of 7. We told you Arizona is hot. I'll give you one more that I know off the, Rockies are hot, 9-3. Who else, Skip?
Rockies are hot. They've won 9 out of their last 12, 2 in a row. Kansas City has won quietly. Kansas City's won 5 in a row, 7 out of their last 10. Would I put my money on Kansas City? Absolutely fucking not.
And I was just going to say, that is...
Every team gets hot at some point in the season. That's the beauty of baseball. Baseball is it's a game of streaks, okay?
It's a possible trap is what that is. Kansas City Royals have won 4 in a row, though. They beat
5
the
in a row.
lonely,
Yeah.
Well, they beat the lonely San Francisco Giants and San Diego Padres twice.
Yeah, that explains it.
Well, they head into a 4-game today at the Angels, then come home for 3 games versus Boston. KC 6-4 in their last 10 games. But it's been up and down, and they play some serious teams. It's a definitely trap. You hit it on the head, not a team to bet.
Here's another team that's a below average team. The Miami Marlins have won 12 out of 17, Steve. 12-5 their last 17 games. Miami's a good team to bet if you pick them in the right spot.
Correct.
There's certain spots that Miami is a solid wager.
And the last 17 games, betting them is the right spot.
Yeah, if you give me a call, I can tell you when those spots are. I'm not going to sit here and spell everything out for you.
Just like a girl knows when she's going to spot or have her period, we know our spots as well. Fair enough? Do you want to do you want to pick your spots like your girl picks her spot on her period? Go to VIP Sports Las Vegas. We'll show you how to pick your spots just like your bitch picks the day of the month she's going to have her period. Fair enough?
This shit's got more spots than a fucking cheetah or a leopard.
I pick more spots out there than your So just to make clear, listen, we have a good time out here. We fun and joke, but we make more money betting sports than anybody, so we take it dead fucking serious. Teams that are hot to be making money on right now, bottom fucking line are who, Skip?
I'd say Arizona, Colorado, the Dodgers.
Kansas City?
No, fuck Kansas City. They're a little hot right now, but they played shit teams, as we just said.
Correct, and you can't look to be betting them in the future because, like I said, they're about to face Boston and they're facing the Angels right now.
Don't get caught in the Kansas City trap just because they won 5 in a row.
Okay, so cross them off the list. We're
just like the Texas Rangers have won 5 out of the last 6, but you got to be real careful with Texas.
They're 5-1 in their last 6 games, but yes, you do not put that on your streak of teams to start betting. So
I would rather look for teams to bet against right now because there's a lot of teams that are fucking struggling.
And teams like Arizona that are underdog against the Phillies. So, guys, if you're looking for teams to bet right now, you want to be looking at Arizona. You want to be looking at Colorado.
Dodgers.
You want to be looking at the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. You want to be looking at Miami a little bit right now because you can't deny the 17-5. Teams that you don't want to have on your sports ticket. Teams that you don't want to have around you at all. Because like I told you, negative people you don't want around. These are some negative teams that you don't want on your ticket.
Yeah, that solid Baltimore team, they took a dump. They've lost 7 out of the last 8.
Baltimore, without any shadow of a doubt, 1-7 in their last 8 games. Completely a foreclosure team.
A lot of injuries. They've hit bottom. They've definitely hit rock bottom.
Correct. And a message to you and the guy that you've been battling on the social medias, like, you should be talking to me because the information and the games come from me. And I haven't bet Baltimore, I don't think, ever this year.
I don't think you have, no.
I don't even think I've made a place to bet on Baltimore.
I can't remember.
So if you guys are going to make a comment about a game or whatever, call me. I'm the one with the information. Skip runs the sales wars out there. But when you're a host of a show, it's his opinion to speak out on what's going on. And in baseball, shit changes every day. And that's why we do a show once a week to tell you the trends. Anyway,
Baltimore's faced with a lot of injuries right now. They definitely have lost 7 out of the last 8. The bottom has fell out.
Foreclosure team.
They're still a solid team. They're only 6 games out. I mean, listen, it is what it is. The Phillies have lost 8 out of 9. As I said, they're fucking pathetic. You don't want them on any of your tickets.
Listen, guys, these are also foreclosure teams. Put it on.
Cincinnati Reds, you'll go straight to foreclosure. They'll come and take your house immediately.
Oh, that's a fact. But then you bet. Hold on. They will come take your house immediately. Then you bet against them to a good team and they win.
Absolutely.
Fucking, they are an absolute fucking
I can't
joke.
figure out Cincinnati Reds. They got like the 5th or 6th best offense in the fucking baseball, which we mentioned last week. They've lost 6 in a row, man. They've only won 5 out of the last 16 games.
This is why
if you're putting your money on the Phillies or the Reds or the San Francisco Giants, I mean, just give your keys to the fucking repo man.
Oh, definitely.
Leave the keys in your fucking front
and
door.
tell your girl to start looking for someone else because you're about to be broke.
Leave your keys in the front door of the house. I mean, because the bank's coming to get it.
But here's the deal. This is why they're the worst 3 foreclosure teams in baseball. Because not only are they the shittiest team with the worst record, but they have the curse to where when you bet a team that you know is going to win, is when they get their fucking win and fuck you up even more.
Yeah, like Chris Sale yesterday, minus 270.
They bite you like a snake and fucking kill you.
The Phillies have lost 8 games in a row. And, Chris Sale's minus 270. Well, they should win easily, and they don't even put up a run for them. And Philly scored their 1 run. They got the worst
Correct.
They got the worst offense in the fucking league. And they put up 1 run and beat Chris Sale 1-0.
Let me finish my point. So I put them down as a double jeopardy foreclosure team. What that means is this. Don't bet them ever, but also don't bet against them either. That's a double foreclosure team.
Not at minus 270.
No. I don't want them betting Baltimore, Philly, or Cincy, nor do I want them betting anybody playing against them either. Because these are teams that'll fuck you up on both ends of this fucking stick.
Even the Cubs are struggling. The Cubs have only won 2 out of 8. What is wrong with the Cubs?
Chicago Cubs.
Put a comment in. What do you think's wrong with the fucking Cubs right now?
They came in, got their 5 games in a row, and since those 5 wins, they went fucking 2-6.
They're playing under 500 ball. They've won 2 out of their last fucking 8. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this young team.
We keep saying they're going to be okay. Everybody says they're going to be okay.
Making too many commercials. Fucking all of a sudden they're prima donnas.
Fucking way too many bitches wearing that fucking championship ring, doing their fucking thing.
Prima donnas right out of the gate.
Maybe that's why baseball had them cursed for so long, because they don't know how to fucking handle it.
They got complacent, just like that, after 1 World Series.
Nah, I told you, dude. They got that Zika flu. Somebody got some bad pussy. Somebody ate some bad food on the fucking bus. Some shit was going on.
That shit's over with, man. They're just not playing ball, man.
No, they're not playing ball at all.
It's their pitching. Let me go ahead and put the notes in for you, people. It's their pitching.
Okay.
Their pitching is nowhere near what it was last year.
Cubs.
Arrieta's fucking struggling. It's just they don't have the fucking pitching, the starting pitching that they had last year. Period. That's what it is.
Yeah, so get off the Cubs. Another team that's no good. Washington Nationals will murder you every time with a 2-5 fucking record. Who else sucks? Oakland 2-6. The West Coast right now is fucking hurting, dude. Between San Francisco, Oakland, and San Diego, the West side is fucking not the best side right now, bro.
Cardinals are playing shit ball too. They're 4-10 in their last 14.
I wouldn't bet the Cardinals with your fucking money.
Stay away from the
and
Redbirds.
They're probably favored $1.90 somewhere today too.
Well, they lost -170 to Milwaukee yesterday or the day before.
The sports books have been trapping people all year long with these St. Louis fucking Cardinals. I can tell you that all fucking day.
We're running a little late here, Steve. We got to keep it moving. I want to, while we're in our baseball segment right now, you said it was Father's Day weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
A lot of crazy shit going on right now.
Run an ad for the Fathers Day.
It's a big weekend here in Las Vegas. We got the EDC. All the partiers are here. We got the World Series of Poker this year. It's 110, 112 fucking degrees. I'm sweating fucking bullets. It's absolutely insane. Here's what I'm going to do for all the fathers out there. Father's Day weekend promotion. Call the office, 877-220-6540. Call the office all day Saturday, and I'm going to run a Father's Day promotion the rest of the month of June. This is insane, Steve. It just came to me right here, right now.
Well, I need you guys to actually call. If people have actually been listening because they're taking the time, realizing that we're the #1 sports consultants in the industry. There's a lot of guys that haven't called. Give us a call. Let us turn 500 into 5,000. Let us turn 2,500 into 25,000. Tell them what the fuck.
I'm going to do something absolutely crazy. Father's Day only. I've never done this before, ever. It's June 16th. There's 2 weeks left in the month of June. I'm going to give you all the VIP baseball plays for the rest of the month of June for $99. $99 for the rest of the month of June. All Steve's VIP baseball plays. Happy Father's Day. You got to call Saturday, 877-220-6540. It's a Father's Day extravaganza, a Father's Day blowout. $99 for all the VIP baseball plays for the rest of the month of June. Call now.
I love your attitude. And if you don't, you got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever met in my entire life. At least give it the opportunity to make you money.
Did I just give away 2 weeks of games for $99?
That's fine. Listen, give us the opportunity to make you some money and give you a second income because you deserve it. And nobody has enough money to where they can't use more. And a lot of people out there are struggling. All I want to do is enhance your bankroll. All I want to do, if I was going to run an ad, here's what my ad would say. Is your bank account smaller than a mouse's pussy? Is your fucking bankroll extremely small? Do you want to flip it like a world-class gymnast? Call Skip for his ad.
877-220-6540. Let's flip it.
Listen, baseball, we are kicking ass and taking names right now. It's where all the money is. Want to give a shout out to all of our clients out there that are hitting 80% over the last 2 weeks. I love you. It's not going to stop. To all of our clients that are coming into town, shout out to Caesar's Palace. Shout out to the Aria, which, by the way, the Golden State Warriors. I always tell people the first play. Hey, Skip, remember back in the football days or everybody, hey, Brett Favre, hey, Joe Montana, hey, where are you going after you won the Super Bowl? What do they say?
What do they say now?
No, what would they used to say?
They always say, I'm going to see Mickey Mouse. I'm going to
Disneyland.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Well, in reality, everybody comes to Las Vegas as soon as they win the championship.
Yeah.
As you know, Cleveland did it last year. Golden State, his entire team, as you know, we ran into them, is at the Aria.
Yes, they are.
Having a good time. Want to give a shout out to Baltimore Lou. Once again, he's over there kicking it with them, hanging out, and that was a rough night. It's why in the beginning of the podcast I said I couldn't believe how good that you look today to be focused. But so from now on, when somebody wins the championship and they ask them, where are you going? I'm going to Vegas, bitch. That's what I mean. Why don't they just tell the truth?
Listen, last year.
Could you imagine that shit?
Last year when the Cleveland Cavaliers won the championship, where were they the very next day?
Vegas.
At the Venetian, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
So coming off when the lady comes up, Mickey Mouse has cut out the picture, bro. Yeah. It's no longer Disneyland. So from now on, I want to start hearing when the guy runs up, Steph Curry, Durant, you guys just won the championship. Where are you going? I'm going to Vegas, bitch.
And might as well just say it because that's the truth. What a coincidence. The NBA champions are in Vegas right after winning the championship. 2 years in a row now. You figured it out. You figure it out.
Well, speaking of Vegas and strippers, what brings to mind is Patino getting stripped of a few things and us being glad that we didn't fucking hire his bitch ass to strip us out here in Las Vegas.
Breaking news yesterday. Louisville college basketball team gets 4 years of probation, and Ricky Pitino, Coach Pitino, gets suspended the first 5 games of the ACC conference play this year for sex parties, Steve.
Well, Skip, I wouldn't call them sex parties. I would call it thug motivation for the players.
Well, it's apparently this stems back to an incident. They just won the championship a few years ago.
Oh, I know what it stems back from.
It stems back to strippers, escorts being provided for the players.
Yeah.
Ricky Pitino says he didn't know anything about it. One of the assistants must.
I would say was doing nothing but putting oil in the engine.
One of the assistants must have set this shit up. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about that.
Right.
Okay? I mean, after all, why do you need an assistant to take the fall?
Of course.
Absolutely. So listen, Rick Pitino, here's all I have to say, my friend. If you're going to get hookers, you're going to get escorts, you're going to get strippers for your players, then you probably should have taken the job at UNLV.
Oh, definitely.
When you had the opportunity and your wife said she didn't want to send her kids to the Vegas school system.
Oh, you fucked up big time.
I don't want my kids going to Clark County School District, okay? You probably should have taken a job here at UNLV because I got some news for you, Ricky. We play by those rules here in Las Vegas.
Oh, no.
Strippers are okay.
Look. In Kentucky, a stripper and they got caught with a stripper, it's a big deal. It's a headline.
Yeah.
In Vegas, another day, another dollar.
Another day.
You had some strippers? You guys have fun?
Yeah.
That's what would it be out here.
So listen, you fucked up really bad by taking the job in Kentucky. Congratulations on your championship. You're winning a lot more.
I'm glad you fucked up Kentucky's team and not ours.
You're winning a lot more games over there in Kentucky than you probably would have won here. However, if you like
I don't believe that.
If you like strippers, if you like escorts, you probably should have taken this job.
You should have lied to the mistress a little bit more about how good Las Vegas was, for sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Even though the contract was only going to be $14 million, you should have told her it was for $50.
Yeah, so Louisville college basketball, 4 years probation. Ricky Pitino, 5-game suspension.
And Louisville was building their program. This will hurt their program. This happened to UNLV.
Well, they're going to fight it. They're going to
good luck.
They're going to appeal it, Steve.
Good luck.
Good luck with that, Ricky P. Anytime you want an escort or stripper, we got them out here, buddy.
Or just convince your wife when you had a chance to come coach our team. You could have helped us. I think that's the karma that you get. But anyway, back up on it. I like what they did. I like motivating the players. I feel when a coach bonds with the players and does his thing, it makes everything better. It makes them play better. It makes them feel better. Now, if he had them taking alcohol and staying up all night, that's a different story. But motivating them to go home and sleep good and be a net team, I mean, fuck, go get the job done. And they won a championship last time I checked.
The motivation section.
He has championships.
Yes, he does.
He knows how to motivate players, right?
Yeah, escorts and strippers.
Keep it up, brother. Just like Skip said,
don't get caught,
dude. Your biggest mistake was not taking the Vegas job, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, don't get caught. You could have pulled that shit off out here easily.
One thing I didn't say that we forgot, speaking of Father's Day, as you know, we got a great golf tournament. Ricky Fowler, you want to talk about what's going on, Skip, in golf?
Well, let's talk about the U.S. Open real quick.
And by the way, the U.S. Open is sponsored by, as you know, our good friends at BetDSI.
Yes.
Golf tournament's going to be brought to you by our good friends at BetDSI.com, operating for more than 20 years. BetDSI is A+ rated and offers fast payment winnings with odds on all sports and global events. From the player who demands it all, including office pools, poker rooms, horse wagering, and skill games, to the whale bettor who needs a no-nonsense, high-limit sportsbook. BetDSI is the perfect choice. Head to BetDSI today, BetDSI.com. Create your own player account using the promotional code CHEDDAR and get an extra bonus, $25 free play. If you're looking for the best solution to pace your action, go to BetDSI.com. We're Skipper. It's only a game until you bet.
You're damn straight. It makes it a lot more interesting when you got money on it.
What happened with Ricky Fowler?
Ricky Fowler. Let's talk U.S. Open. Today's Friday, day 2 in the 4-day tournament, the annual U.S. Open golf tournament. It's a Father's Day tradition here in the United States. They're playing at Erin Hills in Wisconsin, Steve. First time ever that a U.S. Open has been played in the state of Wisconsin. It's the 6th time. Number 6, 6th time that they're playing it on a public course, Steve. Okay. Now, this year...
Well, they can make public courses real fucking nice these days, buddy.
Well, let me just say this.
I'll give you an example. My home course as a young kid over there in the hood in Northtown was Municipal Golf Course. Muni?
Right.
Do you know who the pro was?
No.
Jim Colbert. He ended up going on the Cedar Tour making millions of dollars. That's one of the most ghetto course. They keep it up in shape. I mean, not to play the fucking US Open
no,
on, but
no.
excuse me for interrupting. Go ahead.
Erin Hills, Wisconsin. It's the longest course in U.S. Open history, Steve. Okay, talking about 19-inch cocks. Right?
Oh yeah, yardage. For those of you that don't know golf, yardage-wise, it's the longest course on tour.
It's the 19-inch cock of the U.S. Open. That's what it is.
A lot.
7,741 yards.
Which means you're going to have the longest par threes and some of the longest par fours. It's a challenge.
Par fives like over 500 yards.
You better be real good with your wood. You better be real good with your 2-iron.
You better be real good with your wood if you're on this course.
See, this is where the golfers need to be more like NBA players and be good with their wood.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, your 5-wood, your 3-wood comes into play here. You got to hit a long 1-iron, 2-iron. You know, a lot of pros don't hit 1-irons too good, or 2-irons.
I used to carry a 7-wood. You ever hit a 7-wood?
I'm 1.53.
Yeah.
I don't do the 7. You can do 7 for certain things, but
Ricky Fowler, you were talking about. He is the leader after round 1 of the U.S. Open. Ricky Fowler came in at -7. 7 under, Steve, in the first round. Lowest 18-hole score in U.S. Open history in relationship to par.
Right.
7 under. 7 under in the first round to take the lead. Ricky Fowler was 15-1 in the sports books here in Vegas. 15-1 to win the whole thing if you bet him before it started.
Yeah.
Right behind him, Paul Casey came in -6, and Xander Schauffele, or whatever the fuck his name is, he came in at -6 too. Paul Casey was 40-1, Steve. He's sitting in second place, was 40-1 heading into round 2 today.
Unfucking believable.
So that's it for golf. That's all I can tell you about golf.
Well, I mean, and that's all I pretty much want to say, period. I mean, I want to let everybody know that it should be a great weekend. As far as baseball is concerned, if you guys are wondering what games to watch, I'd have to say a good matchup would be Red Sox and Houston Astros this weekend. I mean, that should be a real good team in baseball. I mean, if you're looking to make money in baseball, like I said, give us a call. I'll give you the best Father's Day gift you've ever had, that promotion that Skip just ran. As much as I can't stand the Nationals, it should be a good game. Nationals-Mets.
Nationals are taking on the Mets in New York City Field this weekend. That should be a good series, a National League East showdown. That's a huge series for the Mets, by the way. They're sitting in second place. As bad as they've been playing, they made a little surge because the Nationals have been losing a couple games while the Mets were winning. So they're moving up. They're closing the gap a little bit. That's a huge series for the Mets and the Nationals. And as you said, the Red Sox are down in Houston. That'll be a good series. Houston, one of the best teams in baseball right now.
So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, going to be an absolute fight. Our office will be a madhouse. We'll have celebrities, stars, all-stars coming through the office. Like I said, we'll keep you guys posted. I have all the inside information, what's going on with Floyd's training camp. I'll keep you guys up to date. I gave you my opinion on what's going to happen. You asked me where we're making all our money right now is baseball. I would put $1 million on the table and count it for you, but from what my producers and all my guys tell me that people don't like me doing that no more. I mean, I thought they liked it when I count money and make it rain. So you tell me, you guys want to see the money that we're making or don't you? Because I know the IRS don't, neither does Skip.
If you want to see the money we're making, 877-220-6540. Let me make it rain up in your neighborhood.
And don't forget also, ladies and gentlemen, give a shout out to Tiger Stream out there because that's how we've been watching a lot of our games here in the office. You ever get that game that's blacked out? If you're like most sports bettors like me, you want to watch every single game that you have action on, but you can't always find those games because a lot of them are blacked out. With Tiger Stream, you can now watch any game around the world whenever you want, wherever you want. Simply connect the Tiger Stream to your Wi-Fi, get access to every major sporting event. Tiger Stream also offers TV shows, movies without the annoying pop-ups and all the bullshit. Go to Tiger Stream TV, use the promotional code VIP, get $75 off your order. Keep it real. Cut your cable bill. In entertainment news, Karrueche Tran, Chris Brown, this is funny because usually celebrities have to get restraining orders on stalkers and ex-girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. Chris Brown finds a way to fuck up again and has this crazy bitch gets granted a 5-year restraining order against the bitch Karrueche Tran, one of his old girlfriends. I thought you'd be excited about that story.
I'm real excited about that.
Skip don't give a. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
If it don't make Skip money,
he don't give a fuck about it at all.
Skip don't give a fuck about it.
And everybody out there should love that because at the end of the day, we don't get paid unless you do. If we work on a commission basis and we don't get paid unless you do, why the fuck wouldn't we want to make you the most money, period.
We've got nothing but a vested interest in making you money because, like he just said, we got to produce, we got to keep the winners coming, we got to keep the book paying us both. If we're not winning, then I'm going to lose you as a client. Therefore, it doesn't do any of us any good. Believe me, nobody likes to fucking lose, or nobody hates to lose more than I do. Trust me, okay? Give us a call. Let me help you make some money, a second and third income. Steve, give him a little motivation talk. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to first thing, I'm going to thank a couple people. Want to give a shout out to Jay Chops, Classic One Life Hits, King, Nusha, Wapa, Bapa, Bapa. I can't pronounce that shit.
That's my client.
Oh, it is? Okay, shout out to
Shout out to Nebu.
why would you just say that? Now he's going to get 15 emails and you fucked up big time.
Fucking A. Shout out, Nebu.
Scott's Big AZ Handicapper, Two-Step to Dave, Mike Scott, Gem 151, our man Rude Motherfucking Jude, Patrick Holmes, Patrick Stedmeyer, Ralph Dominguez, Cole Trenter, Bid Mystic 7, Bad Max 123, Trade Exports, Bobby Conti, Aaron Harden, Patrick Stidham, King of Collectibles, Tusk.ex, Byfree, Matt
What the hell
Evans.
are you doing over there, dude?
Everybody that follows us.
Everybody that loves us.
If you follow us and you respect me, this is how I was going to get into my motivation. This is one thing that you have to be as far as motivation. Anybody that supports you, you have to show them support in return, especially if you want to give anywhere in life. If you make money, you have to give back, and that's one thing that I want to teach you guys before I get out of here right now. And it's almost like being the best father. You know, I had a father, you know, before he died, passed away, whatever. Dad was a heroin addict. He wasn't always there. My mom raised me, so I knew it wasn't the way that I wanted to be a good dad. So, like I said, anybody that supports you or people that love you, you got to give your support back to them because you want to keep motivated people around you. That's pretty much what life is all about. You want to keep your family tight, and you want to make sure that, you know, if your dad wasn't what he was supposed to be, when you have kids, you make your kid better than you and better than how you were treated. And to all those dads out there that love their kids and respect their kids and want to see their kids, God bless you, man, because like I said, there's a lot of people out there that have kids and run from them and don't support them. And like I said, that's going to be a big day, and it's a big weekend for all the men out there with kids. There's a lot of stuff on TV. But to all my people out there that support me and support VIP Sports and everything what I do, I support you at 110% return. And I'm going to take you over and beyond what you ever thought was possible. You could do anything you want in life. I hope you watch me every day to get motivated. I hope you like that. I'm willing to go fucking die for my craft and do whatever it takes. One of the reasons that makes me successful is I give everything I got. When I come into the doors of VIP Sports, I leave all my problems at the fucking door. And so does my fucking people that work for me, so does Skip and everybody else. Doesn't matter what they did last night. I don't have cooler talk in my office. I leave all my problems at the door, and I come in, and Darren Notero transforms into Steve Stevens. Now, I'm not asking you to come up with another name or anything, what you do, but like I said, you have to transparent yourself and turn into a beast and become a master closer at whatever craft you are. I don't give a fuck if you're a dishwasher. When you walk in that door, you have a positive attitude, go in there and wash those dishes better than everybody else has done it. Because if you're a hard worker and you stay motivated and you stay positive, something else will come to you. But don't forget this also. You can't get what you don't ask for in this world. So don't be shy. And like I said, if you're broke and things are tight and things aren't going your way and you say, oh, that's easy for a rich guy. Buddy, I come from the bottom and work my way to the top. No one's ever given me fucking nothing. I got all my eggs in the basket. And like I said, I'm willing to defend them all day long. And you can do the same thing. So whatever it is in life, I want you to just be positive. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. Make sure that everybody around you is positive. And if things aren't as good as you want them to be, they will be. Tell yourself something positive. Here's what I want you guys to do. This is how I want to leave the podcast. I'm going to give you a motivational sentence. Here's what I want everybody to pretty much sharpen your saw. What that means is every now and then you got to look in the mirror and re-enhance yourself and re-motivate yourself. Sharpen your saw means I want you guys to renew and enhance the best asset you have. And you know what that is? Yourself. You can do whatever you want. Look in the mirror and tell these people that I'm going to get the job done. If you're not happy in your life and you want something better, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're going to get something better. Look for it and don't be afraid to ask for it. On behalf of VIP Sports and myself, we love you. It's Father's Day weekend. I'm going to enjoy mine. Bowling out of control, a lot of Bloody Marys, a lot of mimosas, a lot of Tito's, and no Louis the 13th. No drinking and driving. Be safe. Dad, R.I.P. I love you. I miss you. And like I said, to all the good dads out there, have a good time. You deserve it. We love you.
It's Steve Stevens. I'll bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the palm play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pirate.